I just spent the weekend in Vegas at a private KDP mastermind full of 6 and 7 figure Amazon KDP publishers. Now this mastermind was hosted by Peter. If you don't know Peter, I'll leave a link down in the description. I can't pronounce his last name, so I'm not even gonna try. But this guy brought together a bunch of people that actually know what they're talking about when it comes to KDP and put them in a room to give value to people that might not know as much about KDP. But the good thing is when it comes to the mastermind, everyone shares things with each other, which was absolutely amazing. But anyway, let me not get ahead of myself. Because the thing is, this mastermind was hosted in Las Vegas and I'm from Cyprus, which means that's like a 24-hour journey just to get there. Now, the good thing is I had my friend Anastasia with me, but we still had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get to the airport. Now, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not functioning and I had no coffee.
Do you want to say anything to your subscribers? Please unsubscribe.
Now, I didn't want to get a coffee because I wanted to sleep through the first flight, which was to London, which was 5. Yep, I ended up sleeping at the airport. Once the gate was open, scanned through, machine was buzzing like crazy. I thought I was going to stay in Cyprus. But luckily I got left through and yep, I managed to sleep on the plane. I mean, I missed the amazing view from when the plane was taking off, but I mean, I had a dream that I had a 7% ACOS. Now we eventually landed in London and I made a mission to always catch Anastasia before he started recording me. But anyway, we took a little bus ride to the gate. I mean, this airport was massive, so a bus was the only way to get to the gate. Then we scanned in, obviously slept, and then another bus ride. Now the thing is, we were gonna have a 10-hour flight from London to Vegas, so we were really hoping we were gonna get a big airplane so we can be comfortable for 10 hours sitting down. It was insane to me.
Oh, that's the big one. Is he actually the
Yeah. We're not going on that one, we're going on this one.
We're going on the small one. They scammed us.
But they didn't scam us. In fact, there was Monopoly on the plane, and you can tell I was super excited to play. We also watched a bunch of movies, and after 10 hours, we were finally in Vegas. These guys really want you to know that you're in Vegas. There's no way we were in the wrong place because there's literally signs everywhere that says Las Vegas. Now, we eventually got to the hotel. We had an amazing view of the sphere, but we were way too tired to even appreciate it. Well, until the next morning. So the next day, the mastermind was starting. You could tell Anastasia was super excited. We had an insane breakfast. I don't even know how Americans eat all of that for breakfast. And we also got to meet some of the members of the mastermind before the mastermind actually started. I also got to meet Emeka. I used to watch this guy like years ago on YouTube, and it's so surreal being able to see the people that you watch on YouTube, you see them in real life. It was a surreal experience for me. But anyway, the speakers started coming up on stage. I don't have the exact order, but I remember we had Andre. He showed us how to actually boost our sales on KDP. We also had Tim show us how to make book covers using AI. Super, super easy. And you can make a bunch of variations of them as well. We even had Gerald show us how to scale our Amazon ads. We had Charlie, who is part of Royalty Hero. He showed us some best practices and some mistakes to avoid when publishing audiobooks. Now, I don't publish audiobooks, but I still found it super valuable. Now, we also had Jordan. If you don't know who Jordan is, he
currently serve as the COO of Royalty Hero.
He showed us a lot to do with the hiring process for a KDP business. Now, the things he showed was super, super cool. I wish I could reveal what these guys talked about, but it's not my mastermind. I'm not going to share things that I'm not allowed to share. So unfortunately, I can't tell you what we learned. I genuinely wish I could because there was so much valuable information to hear. And that was just the first day. Literally, the first day alone was so packed with value. Like that was just worth it for me. Just the first day alone was worth it. And it wasn't even over yet because once the speakers were done, some of the speakers and the mentors gathered together for a Q&A session for the members in that room. They could ask us any question they wanted and things got super, super interesting. In fact, there were some questions that they asked that probably wasn't allowed to be in the final recordings, but whoever was in that room got some knowledge that they wouldn't be able to get it otherwise. So the first day was completely packed with value. We also had a dinner, but again, I didn't want to record. I didn't want to invade people's privacy. So I don't have a lot of B-roll to show you, but we had a really, really nice dinner. It was all you can eat as well, and I'm Greek, so we love eating. And yeah, overall, first day was absolutely amazing. Now, the second day started off really, really strong. We had publishers like Dave Perotta and Valentino who were doing multiple 6 figures a month using TikTok Shop and Amazon KDP. Now, I don't publish on TikTok Shop, but my notepad is full of notes on TikTok Shop. Again, I wish I could reveal what they talked about, but it's not my content. I can't reveal anything. Well, not only did we have Dave Perotta and Valentino, we also had the CEO of TikTok Shop come in, and then we had a live Q&A session with the CEO of TikTok Shop. Now that was valuable. So if you're sitting there wondering if you should publish on TikTok Shop or not, if you were in that mastermind, you would be able to ask any question you want directly to the CEO of TikTok Shop. It's awesome. It was amazing. We then also had Shivali Patel. She works directly with Helium 10, and then she showed us some really cool ways of doing research for Amazon KDP using the Helium 10 tool. And then once the speakers were done, we all gathered into tiny groups where each mentor had their own group. And then some of the members could just go in whatever group they want and ask the mentors questions one-on-one. I was able to help out a lot of people here. This is the most satisfying thing for me, being able to help someone one-on-one. Now, I also got to meet some of my own clients face-to-face, one-on-one, which was a really, really cool experience. And also, shameless plug, if you're not a client, click on the link down in the description, see how you can work with me. When the mastermind was over, we actually had a cocktail party. Super, super cool, because the people there, we were able to have some conversations outside of KDP. And that's when like the connections with the people in that room really become solid. Now, when that was finally over, we went up, I finished my Guinness and just went straight to sleep.
I want to do a transition.
Now, me and Anastasia had one more day left before we had to travel another 22 hours to go back to Cyprus. So we thought we would explore Las Vegas as much as possible. And we did a bunch of things. We went to Caesar's Palace. We went to probably the biggest diabetes shop I've ever seen. I mean, this is America, so no matter where we turned, there was food everywhere. We also went to like this crazy luxurious place. I can't remember what it was called. I think it's called the Venetian, but there was basically any luxury brand you could think of.
I don't like luxury.
I don't. This is crazy.
But what was cool, there was a $4.6 million Bugatti just sitting there, literally just parked in the mall. $4.6 million just sitting there, which was kind of cool. There was also a book for sale for $38K. Imagine the ACOS on that book. But the weirdest part was there was a section of that mall where there was a fake sky. And it was literally the trippiest thing I've ever seen, because it really messes with your head seeing a fake sky inside a closed area. And there was a bunch of weird things. There was this creepy face place where they were selling decorations. There was a car that looked like a shopping cart. There was an advertisement for shooting a machine gun out of a helicopter. There was so many things. So we continued exploring. There were so many weird things. Today was the day we finally got back to Cyprus. I was excited to go, but I was dreading the journey. So we had a final American breakfast with Anastasia. We took an Uber to the airport. We rushed to find our gate.
Why would he not take that? You get me?
Landed in London, got another bus,
Been going on for miles.
and eventually made it back to Larnaca, blasting Rihanna at 5 o'clock in the morning in the car. So overall, good trip.